All right, we're back on Clown Patrol, and we find ourselves a couple gamers cheating in the Middle East Cash Cup tournament. Either way, they didn't play the second round for whatever reason. Maybe they got banned. Anyway, they go after multiple pro players. Stay tuned to see what happens. If you like this type of content, my goal by the end of the year is 500 subs. Probably a bit of a stretch there. Don't know if we'll hit it. Hey, gotta set some goals. All right, so this is a game they won. It's a 23 kill game. And right off the rip, it's pretty apparent. I mean, yeah, both of them are cheating. Both of them have aimbot. Gonna track this team and just bum rush him. He just gives up. He's like, yeah, it's nothing. As they go straight toward this guy. But look, watch how petty this dude is. This dude is something special. And and that's not all. So yeah, this moron's gonna swim halfway to the freaking spawn island for 3 pieces of gold, 13 SMG bullets. Like, are we good? But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show that these two were a special kind of special. Their next victims over here. All headshots. Not all, but 100% accuracy. All right, so right here I'm gonna pause. You can see this is an org BLZ. Both of these two are pros, or I think at least one of them is. I'll pop it up on the screen. But they both have earnings and they both have a good amount of PR. What some of you may not know is whatever software they run or whatever cheats that they have, you can see their names, you can see their health. I'm not exactly sure what all you can see, but I know it's a lot. So you see how aggressive they've played so far. Now watch what happens whenever they come up to these two. Of course they go straight to them because they know where they're at. So now they're playing a little bit different because they obviously know who they are, but yeah, not so aggressive anymore. They're just kind of chilling in the bushes. Yeah, almost goes down here. Actually, he does go down here. I forget about this. So he goes down. It's almost like he just quit. I'm not sure what happened there. We'll go back to wee ass and watch his perspective as he comes and saves the day. Yeah, both of them playing very, very passive now all of a sudden. 76, 76, yep, all headshots. Gets him hurt, and then his teammate Michael Phelps goes down. But don't worry, his boyfriend's here to save the day. Yep, trigger bot. Nice. Such raw talent. Don't forget the reboot card. Tracking him the whole fight. Little replay bug there. So yep, there we go. Just ruining a pro's game, griefing them. You know, someone who actually spends time and goes in and VOD reviews and stays in creative practicing and takes it super serious, and you know, he's got these two morons that just ruin their games because they have nothing better else to do. They have no life. Oh, 37, 37. Back to being super aggressive now. I gotta drop him some stuff. Y'all just want to see like the gameplay and have me less yapping or more yapping, y'all kind of let me know how y'all like to view it. If y'all like me to kind of just skip through and find like the good parts, but you know what I mean, I can do that, or have the fights kind of longer. We're gonna get back to spectating Lean FNR or whatever his name is. I believe he has more kills. Yep, just knew he was crouched around the corner there. Seeing him through walls, just gonna cut him off perfectly. Yeah, that was completely natural. Alright, so here's the next two pros that they grief. F2K and Moda 3K. I don't know if Moda 3K is a pro, but I'm pretty sure they both have earnings. I know over $5,000 earned and 91,000 PR. So let's see what happens here. Not sure. I believe one of them goes down. Yeah, this dude's getting pressured big time. Let's see if he can get out of this. Oh yeah, there's the trigger bot on Moda there. Looks like F2K is fighting wee ass. Oh yeah, look at that trigger bot. Oh yeah, he does. So wee ass actually goes down. We'll spectate that. Let's back it up a little bit. Just couldn't hold a wall and he just got shit on. So good for Kalki there. And then yeah, unfortunately, that was unfortunate. I think he got kind of caught up in a place where he can't build, but that's unfortunate. Grief in another pro team. He just yeah, look at this awareness, just sitting out in the open on a cone. But yeah, grief and pros, cheating them out of earnings. And like I said, I don't know if they got caught or what, but obviously they qualified. I think it was like top 400 that qualify for the second round to actually like win money and stuff. But I couldn't find where they actually played in the second round, so they may have gotten banned or who knows. I'm not really sure, but a strange rotation. But he goes to this solo right here, 192. Headshot followed by a headshot. So sees another solo here. Of course they're gonna take advantage of that. And a little trigger bot. Don't want to be a solo around these two. So my guess is, before I let this play out, what most of these cheaters do, that they think they're so good, but they'll take height and just let their aimbot take over. So let's see what happens. I mean, if I had aimbot, then yeah, I guess I would do the same thing, but I'm trying to build on height out of wood. So yeah, that's probably gonna end well. Well, it would end terrible if you didn't have cheats, but okay, there he goes. He finally swaps the hards. Well, yep, he did the cheater special. There he goes. Wondering why his aimbot wasn't dialed in there, but there, okay. It's getting better. Maybe he had to renew his subscription in the middle of the match. Yep, through the trees. Can't even see him through the trees. Well, they can see him, but Nobody else. And when you're getting sprayed like this by a team that both are cheating and both have walls, you're gonna burn through some mats trying to, you know, protect your head. I had a replay bug there, so couldn't see that, but I assume it was trigger bot. Looks like they're just gonna try to trap him in the storm. Yep. But yeah, this is the game where I might have to make a whole nother video because it gets a little interesting. I believe this is I'm pretty sure this is the game. So they're gonna get eliminated by a team that are pros as well. These pros are with RGN. Like I said, I'm not familiar with these orgs or these players. But before I start this, they're a little suspicious too. All right, I'm not gonna make any accusations just off the rip here. I'll let it play out. Let y'all decide if I should investigate this further. Let me know in the comments. So let's let it play out. Of course, you know, the aimbot. We'll go through both perspectives here. Of course, he can see him through walls. He's been hitting like headshots and all, you know, all that jazz. But these two, I'm almost certain, know that this guy's cheating, so they're not playing as aggressive anymore. Kind of waiting to see what happens here. Yeah. Before we get to him, understand that he is crouch walking. Crouched up. He's behind the wall here. These two, as far as I know, do not know where he's at. Or at least I would think that it would be very hard to know where he's at. But you let me know. Yeah. So could be a coincidence, could be, you know, just guessed. And again, the teammate is way over here and they make a beeline straight to him, hits every shot. Said I'm not here to make accusations. Actually, I am here to make accusations, but when I come across pro players, I have to be a little bit more cautious because obviously they genuinely are good at the game, and some shots can look pretty crazy, and they look pretty crazy because they're some of the best in the world at the game. So you have to keep that in mind. But that doesn't mean that they are not cheating. That doesn't mean that, I mean, obviously there's been pros throughout in the history. There've been cheaters that are pros as well. But like I said, let me know what y'all think. He tracks him pretty well through the bush. Looks like he's got him locked in on his head right there. He could take the shots, but he doesn't. Like I said, I think he obviously knows that he's cheating as well, so he's being very cautious. But yeah, y'all know how this plays out. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, let me know what y'all think about it. But that's gonna do it for today's video. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. If you made it this far in the video, give me your rating on the Simpsons season so far. I give it a solid 9. I think it's really good, and I'll catch y'all next time.